hello, hello. What is going on? Can you folks hear me? In the chat, do me a favor, hit the 5x5 button if you can hear me. Welcome aboard. I'll start the spiel after you guys. If I get confirmation from you, then we'll start. Oh, it is quite chilly. Good, hi, everyone. I think you guys can hear me, right? Hello? Check. So in the chat, anybody, you can just put 5x5. That would be helpful. That means that my audio is coming through and everybody can hear me. I think you guys can. I don't know. 5x5. Thank you, Marco. Appreciate it. All right, now I'm going to start. Welcome aboard the FSBN channel. My name is Jason, and we are in for a treat today. Quick flight, guys. Hour 13 minutes. It's pretty gusty on Calgary. We're going from Calgary to Vancouver. Light rain in the forecast in Vancouver. Nothing major, just the typical Pacific Northwest weather. Rangers got slaughtered yesterday. It was a really good game for them. They lost 5-1. They're doing just great, playing great hockey. You know, this team is probably not going anywhere. They're going to jump in the flight deck and let's get this thing rocking and rolling. I want to get out of here as fast as I possibly can. So we're gonna go pretty much speed here. Marco, big shout out to Marco. He's doing the charters on the other side. For Utah, he's flying the Utah team this season, so I appreciate him. Ja, how are you? Pops, how's it going? And we got Marco in the house tonight. If you're in the chat, do me a favor, just say hi, and we'll get you. I like to chat with everybody. All right, I got to turn the flashlight on here. Cold and dark. The team is like the third period, so we're simulating third period is about 9:30 at night. According to 10, we got to get out of here. So battery switch coming on. You guys should hear that. I hear it in my headphones. That's a good sign. We're negative 37. That's good. Gear is down. Park brake is coming on. All that set, ready to go. I'm going to come upstairs here. We do not have a bus. So this is fun because there is no APU, no ground power running. So what we're going to do is test this. Fire overheat. You're going to get that. Now, one thing you didn't see is a wheel well warning. You're not going to get the wheel well warning because you don't have any AC on the aircraft. It's just DC. So DC, you won't get the warning. That's good. Check our squibs really quick. That's good. And we do this before we start the APUs. We're going to start the APU right now. Upstairs, come over here. APU coming to start. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and throw down one of the fuel pumps. Kind of can't hear anything yet because that APU's got to start up for us. While the APU's starting, I'm going to go ahead and start our ACARs. I got to get a couple programs running. I'm a little late. Actually, I was supposed to start later tonight, but I decided I wanted to start, on the early side of the house just because I got some work to do later. Here comes the EGT. I'm going to go ahead and cap this armed. That should get the lights on for us. And lastly, I got to pull my leg 2. By the way, thanks all the logistics that go into this. I want to thank Chris for getting all the docs that we needed, and Sean for running the background and everything else that he does. He does a lot of work for us. We still don't know where the stupid mirror is. I don't know if we're gonna have time for that. We're gonna try it. We got a good EGT up. All right, there we go. 2 on the bus. Here we go. 1, 2. All right, there we are. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this to dim. And I'm going to shut my lighting off now. Good stuff. Clear that. We've got now AC power on the aircraft. Good. We've got our ACARs running as well. I'm going to go ahead and reset this. I'll go ahead and throw it to hold. Like I said, I want to try to go speed here. So let me go ahead and call. We're going to get VPilot started. We're going to get SPAD. I got to get SPAD rolling as well. So we get SPAD up. By the way, Jamaica, my heart, my prayers, my thoughts go out to the folks in Jamaica right now. They're about to get whacked with a Category 5. I think we're going to do a category, a hurricane relief for them. We're going to fly in some 727 cargo. I'm going to open that up to the charter, our pilots who are 727 qualified. Probably going to do that after I'm done with this trip. So we'll probably fly out and do a 7.2 if I could find time to do that. I think that would be really fun to do. We did that with the MD-80 a while ago with Puerto Rico got whacked, so I want to do the same thing with Jamaica. Be fun to do. Just fly that cargo, fly a couple 727s down there. All right, guys, get the power on the aircraft. Next thing we're going to do is come upstairs here. We're going to check things. We're going to go up to align and then over to nav. So on DCs, we should say align and align right there. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the bright panel just about halfway right there. And then I'm going to come down here and FMC. It is a 737 AirAC is good. 2510 October 2030. 26,000 init reference. I'm going to try to get my camera working for you. I don't know if you guys can see anything. I'm trying to see if you guys want to see the... You probably want to see the throttles. You probably want to see the MCP. I don't know. I got to find a way. Let me know if that doesn't work. We're going to go CYYC. We'll throw that over the top right there. That's good. And then we're going to go ahead and last position it. Throw it in there. That's done. And that's going to take about 7 minutes to fire up all the way. So I'm just going to leave it like that as it programs. This way we don't have to worry about anything at all. That's good. Let's come down here. Let's check our lights. First thing I'd like to do now is just check the lighting. Dang thing. I'm telling you, I don't understand why it does this. Like every time, what am I doing wrong? I want to be able to throw this equipment in here to do the right equipment. It is the classic, and it is a old. So somebody tell me how to like get this to work, because every time I have to go in here and change that. It's so annoying. All right, let's get back to this. Lighting. Let's check our lighting right now. We're going to go ahead and throw in the retractable lights. 1, 2. Here come the retractables. Getting those lights down. Let's see if it works. I see them up there. Let's see if they are on. You should see it. Yeah, I see it right there. Okay, retractable's coming back off. We're going to go ahead and throw the other 2 lights on, fixed. Really hard to see. I can see off the engine and the cells. And turn-off's coming up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, right? Okay, I'm gonna restart this panel really quick. All right, that's done. I'm gonna call for bleed valve. I'm gonna actually open the bleed. The bleed's on now. I'm gonna throw a pack open, get some heating in here. For the players, they're probably not gonna want a freezing cold aircraft when they show up. It's 40 degrees. Maybe I should ice them out. That would be great. Maybe that'll get some fire under their butts and they can start playing hockey again. All right, comments. Here we go. Marco. Sean, what's going on, buddy? I just gave you a shout out. Ken, what's going on? Still can't believe the landing gear repeater on the overhead. Are you? I don't know. I don't know. I'm the jury's out on that. Unless you have proof, I could not see. Remember, guys, you'll know the last flight that we flew in here. There's a 3 gear on the overhead. And he thinks that's the mirror, but that's not 1 inch by 1 inch. So I'm a little perplexed as well. This is coming on. Let's go and get our lights done. I had to reset the everything else here. Give me a second. Good. I'm sorry about that. We're gonna throw that on. That's coming on. Logo lights are on. Wing lights are on. Taxi lights are on. That's coming off. Sorry, I just had to get everything checked out here as we come along. Lights good. Strobe lights are good. And the aft. Good. All right, let's shut that off now. You're going to hear it again. All right. Logos are going to stay on. Wing lights are coming off, and taxi lights are off. Lights good. We're going to go do a light test now. I'm going to throw it to bright. I'm going to check my MCP. All that looks good. Down there looks good. Overhead looks good. And we're good on that. Let's shut that off. Recall done. Let's get some lighting up here. Main panel's coming up. AFDS bright. Back down here. That looks good. Okay. We are on VATSIM. So I'm going to run up through this. Put bags on their yeah, put paper bags on their seat. That's what I should do. I don't expect much from this team. I really don't. A lot of Ranger fans are up in arms, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's another day, It's just another day for us, folks. All right, let's get into there. Program the box next, and then we'll do everything else. Let me call for the fuel truck. I'll get the fuel truck in there. I got to get the paperwork done. Let's do that. I was bored flying for many years. I know every inch of that cockpit, even the dusty parts that you're never supposed to. Well, I get it, but I haven't had confirmation. You might be right. I'm not saying that. You might be right, buddy. I have no idea. You may be right. I may be crazy. I don't know. Who sung that? What lyrics? 10 points if you know who sung those lyrics. I think Pops is going to get that pretty quick. He should anyway. All right. What was I doing? I got distracted. All right, we're going to go over here and we're going to call for catering. We have a menu today for us, so that's going to be nice. GSX coming in. We're going to go ahead and pull in catering services. We have a nice menu. You guys are going to love the meal today, even though they should just have burgers and fries. They're getting the best of everything. I think this is called the Rooftop restaurant in Calgary that we're getting some catering on. While they're coming out, I'm going to call for the fuel. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click Setup. We'll go Menu. I'm going to go FS Actions, Ground Services. We're going to go ahead and request the fuel truck. We're going to pull that in. I'm looking for approximately 19,000 pounds of fuel on board. We're tankering 2,000 pounds today. Do you guys want to see the release? I can show you the release really quick. Let me go ahead and do that. I know some of you said, hey, I want to see that release. So I do try to download it for you for the member section. So the members, you guys can get a good show of the release there. What is this? F2. Okay. Let's go pull that in. Get that done. Get that done. Pull that over here. All right. That's what we're looking for, right? I'll get the release yanked up. Shoot. I know what I have to do to get the release. I got to go to my drive, and then I'll import it really quick. We got a runway closure. That's looked at the NOTAMs while I was eating dinner. Runway is closed. The closest runway to us is closed. Go figure. So we're kind of stuck going all the way across the dang runway or airport. And catering's on the aircraft. I hear him. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. We got the Gate Gourmet in, and Signature's doing our turnaround today. So I'm gonna come over here and do releases. We're gonna look at charter release. I have so many of these folders. 25-26 season, October 4. And we're going to Vancouver. Let's pull this in. Open in Notability. And I'll show it to you. We'll do it really quick. I don't want to file notes. We're going to put it in October. Import. Open the note. Okay. Let's do this thing. Okay, really quick I'm going to go over this with you. Lickety split pretty fast. All right, we're going from Calgary to Vancouver. It's 45 minutes once we're in the air, about an hour and 13 minutes total block time. We got flag operations today. We're talking 16,000 pounds of hold with 1750 on the bags. That's quite a lot of hold. I don't know if we're going to get all that in there. We'll see. ATOG 151.7. We're looking at the route. It's right here. We're going to go direct BOTAG Q8894 to Booth Canuck 5 VYR. Where the winds are right there. Shoot. Temperature deviations +7, 360 on the altitude. All right, coming in route burn 6,000. Dispatch add nothing. Continuous hold. Give me 2.3 on the hold at 25 minutes. FAR reserves 0.3 at 45, 3.2. Minimum takeoff fuel 15.29. We're going to go minimum plan at 16,000, maximum plan at 9. We're tankering 2, landing with 11.5. Give that a check. Payload 27, 0 fuel weight 121, takeoff 139, landing weight 132. Go ahead and sign. sign. And I already looked, shoot, I already looked at all the NOTAMs already. So I'm not going to burn through those with you. Just because I checked all these NOTAMs again. Pretty good flight. This is a route of flight today. So we have some turbulence to deal with. Sort of crosswinds all the way there. Should be pretty good. One more time. Let's go ahead and put this combiner in there. And you're kidding me, right? Logbook 8. I need that pulled up. There we go. All right. Let's get the fuel in. Fuel's going to be 19,000. Got to put that away. 19,000. I'll start pumping the gas right now. All right, we're spooled up, thrown up. We're good to go. Catering is out. Let's go ahead and start getting this airplane ready on the overhead. Now, I'm not going to do a flow exactly right now. I like to kind of wait for that flow to come through, just because. But what I will do is flight altitude at 6,000, 36,000. We got to go on VATSIM. We are on VATSIM. Let's go ahead and get that going. I'll connect that. We are in an 800 connect. All right, VATSIM is set. Tell me. Your simulator failed to create aircraft, blah. Okay. Which means we might have controllers on. Don't know. Landing altitude approximately 0. All right, so should be dang near close to that because it's sea level. All right, land altitude. We'll bring this all the way down to 13 feet. And it's just be 0. Zeroed out. Sea level. There's sea level set there. That's done. We're going to go on the left side today. And then let's program the box. And let's get going. Okay, route coming in. I'm going to clear this. And I'm going to pull in from the flight plan request, sim brief. We'll go ahead and select route. Request. We'll give it a second. Glass houses. Ooh. Ooh. Utah Hawk me makes me depressed here in Arizona. Meanwhile, Utah's doing. Yeah, Utah has you know, we spent all this money to watch the Rangers play in November, and I'm thinking they're going to get hammered. Like, why am I going? No, I want to see Utah anyway. I got to support the local team. You know what I mean? However, I'm not going to support them. You know, it's just not going to do that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and click select. We're going to check this departure. We're going to do the Cowboy. Actually, we're not doing the Cowboy 2. We're doing the Calgary 8 departure straight across. The Cowboy 2. Let's see. I don't think we actually have a departure today. It's just direct. Boat, what is that? Bodog? Botag. These things, let's see, Botag is nowhere near there. So it's just basically runway heading, guys. I'll just take a look at any of the departures that I see on the SIDS. Calgary 8 doesn't do it. Cowboy 2, nope, it doesn't do it either. Yes, it does. We'll do the Cowboy 2. That's going to send us where we want to go. So Cowboy 2 on a departure. I'm going to brief you guys here in just a minute. We're going to go Cowboy 2. We're going to take the 17. Again, that runway is closed, so we're going to simulate. Obviously, it would be 17 right. We're going to go all the way to 17 left today. It's a long taxi, so I'm giving you a heads up on that. We'll go ahead and click execute. And I don't know why my execute button isn't working. I got to go and reset it. There's something going on with that, which is annoying. We're going to go arrival, and we're doing the Cancun 5. Cancun 5, it looks like 8 left. Cancun. Canuck 5. I wish it was Cancun. What the heck? 8 left. Nope. Back it up. ILS Yankee. I just got to make sure before I start throwing crap in there it's the right one. ILS Zulu. 8 left. Ah, right there. Okay, and transitions off. Click route, click pref. We'll go ahead and execute that. That's done. We're going to go now to pref, init, 0 fuel weight. Get to our paperwork again. Our 0 fuel weight is approximately 121. 121, enter. planned out fuel, 19,000. It's going to be a little less than that with that taxi we have. Cost index is 40. Reserves are 5. Cost index is 40. And cruise altitude 360 for now. We'll probably see if we can get a climb up a little higher than that. Cruise wind is, dang, it's cold with that window open. 302 at 62. Good job, Sean. I am impressed that you know your songs. That makes me happy. That's awesome. Johnny on the spot with those lyrics. -50. Glass Houses. And he got the album right. That's pretty dang impressive. I don't care who you are. Like, it's one thing to say Billy Joel. It's another thing to say Glass Houses. That's pretty sweet. All right. I'm going to go ahead and release the fuel truck. They're gone. Let's go ahead and get the boarding done. Passengers are here. And we're going to get rocking and rolling. Request boarding, please. Right when we get them boarded, we're out of here. I don't care if it's too small for my aircraft. It doesn't matter. All right. I'm going to go to now our PWB, or Performance Weight and Balance. And let's put that in. We're going to do CYYC, which is Calgary. All runways are dry. So, which was nice. 17 left. And we're going to calculate that in there. RTG, we're going to go actively optimum now. Actually go full takeoff, and then max ATM flaps are going to be 5. Air conditioning's auto, anti-ice is on, and no on the improved climb. We could do an improved climb today just because we got a lot of runway here. Takeoff weight, no, I don't want to tax the push back there. Takeoff, what are you doing? Board crew, no, we're on the airplane. Takeoff weight 139.4. 139.4, and I'm probably looking at, I got to make sure that we're getting these passengers in right. Yeah, look at all this coming in here. Forward cargo, 7,000 pounds. Yeah, look at this, boy. That is a lot of weight we're putting in there. That could only take 9. That's about right. Anyway, it's good to know. I wonder if I could get any more in that front. It's full. The bins are full, folks. Could we get 8,000 pounds in there, in the center? I mean, in that front bin? Nope, that's full. So we're full cargo. That's what full cargo looks like. Somebody note that. I'll note it. Because I need to note that because, again, what the airplane in real life says to what this model says are two different things. Forward and aft is 9799. Now that's just for this flight. It could change with more fuel, but anyway. Okay, we're looking at a beautiful margin of 2,400 feet. Accelerate go looks like 10,000. Engine out go is 10.7, and accelerate stops 11.5 with 2,000 on the margin. Looks like we'll have a 15 knot crosswind with a 1 knot headwind. Good. Numbers are good. Nope, they're not good because I didn't write it down. Schmuck. Oh, come on. I gotta slow down on the passwords here. All right, let's pull this in. I'll show you what we're looking at here, and we'll cancel that. Come down here, and we're gonna throw it in here. Flap. I'll just throw the runway graphic off. We're going to do flap 5 today. Runway is going to be 17. Is that 17 left? Kind of the runway we landed on here. 17 left. That is true. Cell temp is a whopping 59 degrees. And trim's going to be probably about 5 1/4. 5.75 actually. And 149 because we're doing an improved. 152. 155. Nice and improved. That means we'll clear any dang obstacles and we'll get going pretty quick. All right, so that's all done. Let's go ahead and slide that out of the way and let's go and program that. Cell temp coming in at 59 degrees. Throw that in right there. Climb 1. That's good. Takeoff's coming up. We're going to go flap 5. Set. CG is 24. Wow. Trim's on the low side. You shouldn't actually look at that trim. You know, if the CG was 24.9. That's real heavy up front. Hold on. No, it's heavy in the aft. Hang on just a minute. Back end pretty heavy. So 24.9. That's the Mac. Let's see what we got. I don't think that's going to change anything. Just change the trim. Takeoff results are successful. Yeah, trim is still the same, 4 1/4. So that's what we'll do. And 149 again. Don't you need to forget these numbers here because my program, my performance tool gave me what we needed here. 155. Execute that. We're going to go to the legs page. Route data, request those wins. Well, that's done. I'm going to take a look to see if we have anybody online. I have a dog barking. Unruly passengers already starting. Yes, we do. We have a center online. I've got to get rid of this stupid thing. And let me call center right now. I believe this is Edmonton Center. That's on. 135.025. 135.025. Let's set that 135.02. So I'm going to go up. 025. 135.02. I got to go really slow. 135.025. Right there. That's it. Flipped it over.
You're welcome to Calgary. Taxi Bravo. Hold short of Echo.
Bravo, hold short of Echo. Air Canada 10 Heavy.
Air Canada 10 Heavy. When you can, just let me know when you're parking. Or where you're parking.
Nothing in particular.
Air Canada 10 Heavy taxi via Bravo, Juliet, and Juliet Sierra.
Bravo, Juliet, and Juliet Sierra in today's room for Air Canada 10.
Roger.
Edmonton Center, Riptide 5800, Calgary, looking for a PDC if you got it.
Riptide 5800, Roger, stand by.
They might have, I don't know if there's one that went through or not. I'm going to get to your comments here in just a minute. I'm going to write some stuff down.
And Edmonton Center, when you get a chance, it's Encore 3348 on the apron, Calgary for Edmonton, looking for IFR.
Encore 3348, clear to the Edmonton Airport, Stampede 2 departure, flight plan, off of runway 29, squawk 0327.
7, 8, 8, 9, 16, 17,
Encore
18.
3348 cleared to the Edmonton International via the Stampede 2 departure.
All right, I'm going to do my flows. Looks like we had, looks like everybody's on board. We're just getting our numbers in. Obviously, we've got to get our...
Roger, we'll advise ready to taxi Encore 3348, thanks.
That's set. We're doing a full flow again just because that's good, that's good, that's good.
Riptide 5800, I'm on a laptop tonight and my aliases aren't working. I apologize about that. It's just going to be it's going to have to be by voice, if that's all right.
Yeah, it works too.
Riptide 5800, clear to the Vancouver Airport. Stampede 2 departure, flight plan routes, runway 29, squawk 0212.
Okay, Stampede 9, runway 290212, Riptide 5800.
Riptide 5800, read back correct. Information Gulf, push and start 0, discretion, call me ready for taxi.
Push start R's, call for taxi, Riptide 5800. How, I gotta shove the numbers in, guys. That's 29, let's check it out. So what I'm gonna do is he gave us a different runway, so what I'm gonna do is check the same thing with 29. It's only an 8,000 footer, so this might change things. I don't think it will, but it could. This field is required. All right, well, what do you want me to do? So what I'm doing, folks, is I'm going to recalculate our takeoff performance because we've got a new runway. So if I can't do it, I'll say, we're not able to do 29. Can we do the other one? We got good takeoff results. The numbers have changed, though. So
Edmonton Center, Encore
we're going to do
ready for taxi runway 29.
flap 5.
Encore 3348, runway 29 altimeter 29.
And we're looking at a cell temp now of 44 degrees.
Kilo, Charlie.
Okay, we got 44 degrees.
Golf and Foxtrot.
Okay, 44 degrees, guys. We're changing it, so I'm going to drop down here. Hold that.
Kilo, Charlie,
we're going to go to arrivals. We're going to go to departures. We're doing Stampede 2, runway 29, execute. Takeoff speeds are deleted. We know that. Let's go to N1 limit. We're going to do 44 degrees and then take off. We're looking at now 142. Throw that in there. 144. Throw that in there. 148. Throw that in there. All right. So we've got the correct numbers. Same on the trim. 44 on that. We've got good to go. We already programmed the box, and I'll brief I'll brief the departure with you in just a minute, so I know what I'm doing. I wasn't looking for that departure, so that's going to be a SID. We're doing the Stampede 2 now. We'll get rid of the Cowboy 2. We'll get rid of the Calgary 2. Stampede 2, pretty much the same. Runway heading. I'll give you an idea. That was easy. So really nothing changes for us. Let me just run this down really
Edmonton
quick.
Center, Air Canada, Air Canada, and it seems like we turned on to Echo by accident. Is it okay if we go down Echo and the apron?
Good. Yaw Amper on.
Air Canada 10, not a problem. Taxi
Good,
Echo
good,
to the
good.
discussion.
That's
Roger,
on.
Echo to the
That's
apron.
on. That's on. Fuel pump center tanks are on.
Thanks for flying. Take care.
Good. Seatbelts coming on. All right, we're getting ready. Here you go, folks. Inverter's good. APU gen is good. Overheat. Window heat on. Throw them off. We're going to go overheat test. All 4 off, all 4 on. Check your probes. That's good. Back off. We're going to check these lights. Next. Everything. Bang. The wings will work, not the engines. And that's okay because they're pneumatically operated. All right, so off. All right. We're going to throw those on now. You can actually hear the pumps. Listen to this. When I turn on the valves. That's pretty cool. Fuel pumps, you can hear them. All right, we'll shut the doors and we're rocking and rolling. 5's good, that's good. 3,000 feet, zeroed out. That's good to go. That's what we want to see. Come across down here. This is good. The temperature's good in the... And I'm icing you out in the flight deck. It's about 60 degrees. It's perfect for me. Maybe a little too cool. All right, that's good. 36,000 set. That's good. Packs are coming on both sides. This is an 800. It's not a classic, Jason. or an MD-80. All right, let's do the briefing. And let's get the heck out of here. We're going to run this brief. I'm going to do the... First of all, we'll go to night mode. We're going to do departure. It is the SID, and we're looking at the Stampede 2. We'll plug that in, and I'm going to show you what we're looking at here. So, Stampede 2, we're runway 29er. It's going to be better for us. 285. We're going to go to this bow tag. So 285 on the heading, and then we're probably going to get a nice left turn out to bow tag. Okay, we got to be careful. There's some mountainous terrain to the west of the airport. So just taking a look at that, we'll make sure we're good to go. You can see 5.2 here, 5.8. I'm looking at this segment here, 5.8, so 5,800 feet. Did he give us initial climb? Let me look at the initial climb and what that said. It's lost comms. Initial climb signed by heading ATC. Did you guys hear it? Climb maintain 7,000. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We'll climb maintain 7,000 feet, and I'll give you an idea of the airport information coming up. And we are all the way down here. We're going to probably taxi up, we'll probably go straight across Lima, and then up, then over, then 29 out. Ooh, that's gusty winds, huh? All right, let's finish this up.
Roger.
285 on the heading.
Flight
director is on. Master's on my side. Your side's on as well. Mach speed 155. 155 on the speed. All right, heading select. It's 285 on the heading. All the way around 285. Right there, 7,000 feet on the altitude. Okay, altitude set, heading set, speed is set, course is, we're good for now on that. Coming in 5, and I'll make sure that we're good and we have our weather. Right now, the weather in Calgary is as follows. Let's get the weather, we'll run our checklist, and we are out of here, folks. And I'm going to do something with this. I don't know if you guys ever use this thing. I'll get rid of that. This is, crap, I don't know if I can. Anytime. I don't think I can because I'm... Oh, that's a bummer. Maybe. Yeah, that's a bummer. Oh well. I'll have to do that later. All right, let's get the weather. Calgary right now, 270-16. Gusting 21, 20 statute miles visibility. We got a few clouds at 8,000. It's going to be bumpy on the climb, obviously, with this wind. Temperature is 6 minus 15. Altimeter coming in 29.907. Runway 29. We're out of here. All right, checklist time, and we're going to go. Do you guys have any questions with the brief? Let me get to your questions. Hang on just a minute. Holy crap.
Edmonton Center,
All right.
Encore 3348
Pirates discretion, what's up?
is
None shall
5,200 for
pass.
7,000.
What's going on? I've
Encore
considered
3348 here, identified, proceed direct to
considering
boilers,
submitting
climb
an app on
16,000.
Coastal pretty soon.
16,000
Would rather do one
direct
crazy
Encore
flight than
3348.
several flights just rush through usually, yeah. Looking for more realism, honestly. All right, then we're the place to go. I grew up listening to them. Wow, that's awesome. I recently got to fly in a 73200 full motion sim. I wanted to fly in IFR. The instructor was confused for a second or two. That threw some bad weather at me. Yeah, that is way fun. That's a fun airplane. Nate, Cessna Simulator. Hey, dude, what's going on, Nate? Fun on the 200. I love the 200. Those motors started fast. They sure did. How it goes, Steve? Good, good. All right, got your comments. Let's go, guys. Let's check this time, and it's rock and roll time. How's that? I'm not done. Just kidding. All right, we're going to do test here. Test here. Just kind of getting my flow all jacked up. Coming down here, check this.
Station calling Edmonton Center. It was
Let's come
unreadable. It
over
was
here.
carrier only.
Motors shut off. That's good. That's good. Number 1. Number 2.
FedEx
Now-
5388, is that you calling?
Now I'm going to check the wheel well. See this right now. All I'm doing is looking at the wheel well. That's it. Done. I've checked everything else. That's good. Good. And the reason why you do that is because testing this. 0, what was the squawk? Don't know. 0212. 0212 on the squawk code. 0212. All right, we got a good jet. That's in. We're going to go ahead and go TA. All right, holy smokes. TARA right now. Sorry, guys. And 0. Let's close the doors. Let's get the heck out of here. We're on the bus. Click return, click ground. We're going to click over here. Making sure the doors are closed. 1, 2, 3. Ground services. We'll throw the chocks off. We are on the bus, so we're going to pull the chocks. Chocks are removed. Coming up on the overhead. Beacon light is coming on. All right. Lights coming off. You guys ready to fly? Okay, here we go. Checklist time. Coastal style. I'll talk to you a little bit more about coastal as we get going. We've got 3029er is set. Okay. Before start, fuel pumps and our fuel is checked. We got center tank pumps on and full on the wing tanks for now. Gives us 18,900 pounds. We're looking at a... Hold on. We're looking at a... let me write my fuel down just really quick, guys. And what I like to do... You guys might think this is crazy, but I put this down here. You guys, I don't know if you can see it, but this helps us with our fuel. Just kind of quick glance, so we don't have to do anything. Push is about 10:45. I think we're going early. Arrival's going to be around 11:30-ish. Fuel on board right now, we have 19,000 and 18,900. So I'm going to go 18.9. We're planned minimum fuel. This is important. 15,000 minimum. Minimum takeoff fuel is 15,000. Sorry, minimum planned is 16.9. So we've got that. We're good to go. Planned arrival fuel at 19,000. I mean, 11. I wish it was 19. 11.5. because we're tankering 2,000 pounds because of the fuel cost is so more expensive in Vancouver than it is in Calgary. How'd you like that? All right. Window heat is on. Passenger signs are on. Hydraulic pumps are on. Doors are closed. No lights. Pressurization is set in auto. Auto brakes on. RTO. Lights coming on. And the light is off. Good. Stab trim is set, and before start check is complete. Let's rock and roll, you guys. Let's go. We're going to start number 2. I would love to do a PA. You guys suck. Buckle up. Shut up. I'm kidding. I would never say that. I would never do that. That's okay. Again, I don't expect anything from this team. All right. Pack's coming off. There we go. We're going to go ahead and start number 2. Number 2 to ground. I'm going to elect to start both engines just because we're, you know, a little on the heavier side. We're not heavy, but I think it does. This airplane doesn't do great single engine, so at least this model. Oh man, I got to turn my butt kickers on, man. I want to get. All right, 25. Here comes the gas. Fuel's in right now. Hold on. There's a light. Clock on. Got light off. Oil pressure. Really? Wow, that's not doing anything. Why isn't it working? Why aren't you working? All right, let's do this. PMDG 737-800. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I ain't got time for this. I really don't have time to do this right now.
Encore 3348, when required, the red your altimeter 2996.
2996 for Encore 3348.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm not worried about it. All right, that's good. We're going to go ahead and start the right pack. We'll isolate, ventilate. Oh my gosh. All right, let's start number 1. Number 1 coming to ground. Number 1 to ground. I think that somebody better move that stupid King Air. That King Air is not going to do so good there. All right, let me go ahead and reset that. That's my Toby trying to get that right. All right, there's 27. Fuel in.
Information, Juliet. The current winds in the field 27014, gusting 26. What runway would you prefer?
We like runway 30, airload 700.
Roger.
Man, you got to be kidding me. Butt kicker's not working. That is not cool. That's not cool. I'm going to have to try to get it pulled up because that's going to drive me crazy, guys. Sim haptic, I think it's called. Yes, I will turn that on, see if I can't get this running. By the way, we got a light off. Oil pressure's up.
Center, this Encore
Lights are off.
3348. We're going to be planning the Oilers to arrival for runway 30 to Edmonton with the Zulu.
Roger.
I'll have to deal with that on the way up. I don't care. All right, guys, after start.
This is WestJet 280 with you now.
1,
350.
2, APU coming
What's the
off.
280 Edmonton Center, good evening. Information Golf in Calgary, runway 29er.
1,
Runway 29er, information Golf, WestJet 280.
Okay, probe heat is on. Seatbelts are on. That's captain. Good. 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 Bleeds off. Good. All right, we're ready to go here. Taxi lights on. Flaps coming down 5. All right, watch your knees. Let's
Westjet
do this.
280 when you're ready, descend 14,000, the Calgary altimeter 29907.
When ready, we'll send 14,000 and 29907, Westjet 280.
Checklist coming in. Okay, generators are on, probe heat is on, anti-ice is off, flight controls free, flaps are 5 with the green, and we are on TARA. Vortex checklist is complete. Just be happy you're not a fan. What do you mean? I have to figure that out. Okay, guys, let's give him a call. We're ready for taxi. I'm going to go ahead and just let him know. Edmonton Center, Riptide 5800, taxi, please.
Riptide 5800, runway 29er, altimeter 29907, taxi via Alpha, Lima, cross runway 35 left, Yankee, uniform, hold short runway 29.
Yankee, uniform, hold short. All right, we got Alpha, Lima. We'll cross runway 35 left. Then we'll go all the way up to Yankee, then uniform and hold short 29.
Roger.
Okay, we're good on that. I wrote that down. I kind of did it with a pen, just where we're going. You guys ready to rock and roll? This is coming off. Brakes off. Let's go outside, check it out. Yeah, that King Air is about to get chomped. Whoa. Okay, hold on. That ain't gonna work with my head. There it is. Just like, wait a minute.
Good evening.
What do you guys say?
Center, Westjet 845 with information, Juliet.
Good evening. What's up, Charlotte? How are you? No,
sure.
gosh, the Rangers did not beat the
Westjet
Flames.
845 Edmonton Center, good evening.
The
Clear to
Flames
the
beat the
Abbotsford
Rangers
Airport,
pretty bad, man.
Mile
5 to
departure,
1.
flight plan.
It's terrible.
Alpha runway 30.
Just happy you're not a fan.
0653.
All right, off to Abbotsford, my pot 1, runway 30, and squawking 0653.
Okay, guys, if something happens,
845, you read back to
anything
is correct.
below
Thank you.
80
Question
knots,
starts your discussion.
we'll
Call me
stop
ready
the
for that.
aircraft. Anything above 80 knots, we're only going to stop
845.
with fire, failure, fear, shear. We're going to go ahead. This is a closed runway.
Requesting descent.
This used to be a runway. We're going to be taking this.
10,000 Edmonton altimeter 29902.
This is Lima now.
Descent 10,000, 29902, and just to let you know, we're going to have to step away for 10 minutes, and with 702.
No problem. Let me know when you're back.
This is now a taxiway, by the way. It's not a runway anymore. I got to update that thing, scenery. This is Lima.
On runway 08.
Negative or not.
900 feet remaining.
All right, it's not the first turnoff. It's going to be the second.
Approaching 35 left.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and throw my runway turnoffs on because I can't see a flipping thing. Sorry, guys, my head's all over the place. I'm trying to do... That'll help me. Okay, first turnoff is here. Nope, it's the next one.
Edmonton Center, hello, it's Westjet 154, flight level 390.
Westjet 154, good evening. Information Gulf, runway 29. When ready, descend 14,000. The altimeter is 29907.
Alright, we got Gulf, runway 29. We'd like to sorry, the visual descend
That's
14,000.
Yankee. We got to go up to...
154.
Oh, wait, that's the one we want. Yep, that's the one. Hold on, hold on.
Yeah, that
Sorry,
Westjet
guys, I gotta make that
280
tight.
Go ahead, sir.
Westjet 280, I want to fly the, we'll fly the exec in, but I want you to give me the tightest vector possible on the 29er for visual.
Roger, so you want a vector visual approach for 29 as tight as we can do it?
Yes, sir. Like
Good.
tight.
Nice. I like that.
Okay, sounds good.
Wait, he said Lima. We're on
Maverick
Yankee.
over there.
Dang it. Oh, I gotta go on this one.
I'm better than Maverick.
We gotta go Yankee. I thought it said Yankee. I don't know what the crap's going on with this scenery. Now we're on Yankee. I got confused on the turn. Glad he's not busy. If this was New York, I'd be getting chewed out right now. What are you doing? Just making my own way is what I'm doing. All right, we're on Yankee now as we got the black and the yellow. So that's confirmed. That's a screw up on my part. ASAP report coming. I hate that. This thing is not adjusted right.
Good evening, information Juliet. Current winds on the field 27014, gusting 26. What
Okay, calling the flight attendant. Bring it up, back down, check it.
We
We're good.
have ILS 30 if that's a possibility.
I hate this light. I gotta turn this stupid light off.
Possibility. Sounds good, thank you.
Hard to see with this white light in my face.
Encore 3348, proceed direct to Subat, and when you're ready to send 5,000.
The red one's not so bad. It's this white one that's killing me.
Direct to Subat and descend.
Okay, uniform.
Encore 3348.
Edmonton, good evening. It's WestJet 1531, level 30.
That's uniform.
WestJet
Okay.
1531, Edmonton,
Here it comes.
good evening. Squawk 0116.
We're making a ride on uniform. Tap the brakes. Check.
1531, and we're going direct to camera now.
All right. We call the flight attendants. Flight attendants, please be seated for takeoff. Yeah, your wife's a big Flames fan. She should be happy. They won. I really got to turn this light off, you guys. This is going to bother me. All right, guys, we're up to 2-9. We're coming up. We'll get those wins, and then we'll go from there. Runway heading out. Anything below 80 knots, we'll stop the aircraft. Anything above 80 knots, we are only going to stop with fire, failure, fear, shear.
5800, call me airborne. The wind's 25016, gusting 21. Clear takeoff runway 29.
Okay, we'll call you airborne. Copy the winds. Runway 29, clear for takeoff. Riptide 5800. Oh gosh, sucks.
WestJet 1531, just verify squawk 0115.
0115, WestJet 1531.
I knew that sucker was coming up on me quick. Okay, got the wigwags right there. All right, we're clear for takeoff, you guys. Lights coming on.
1531, you're identified. ATIS information kilo. Expect runway 30. When you're ready to send 10,000. Altimeter 2993.
10,000.
Okay, lights checked. 29 checked.
Approaching 29.
Wigwags are up. Windsock is pulling. All right, you guys, here we go. Throttle's coming on. We'll call them airborne. Runway heading straight out. 29. Here we go. Auto throttle is armed. We got a green light. Bringing them up. We got some wind coming in on the left, so I'm going to have some aileron in on the left. I have to check something out really quick. You see how it kicked it off? There we are. Takeoff thrust is set. I'm going to throw some aileron into the wind right now. To the left. Cross check.
Thank you.
As we speed up, I'm going to start taking that control out.
V1.
I'm going to lot of rudder in there. A lot of rudder. Positive rate.
Positive rate.
Gear coming up. We have an aft CG, so I'm going to push that nose down. There we are. Getting some bumps. Gears up in the wells. Let's bug it up. Set speed. Dang, airplane. Jeez. Flaps 1. Edmonton Center Riptide, 5800, 1800 for 7.
Riptide 5800, you're identified. Just say you're passing altitude one more time.
2.1.
Riptide 5800, roger.
Negative.
Direct bow tag, climb flight level 360.
Okay, direct bow tag and we're through 6,000, sorry.
Roger.
I said 2.1, I'm like, nope, that ain't right. Bow tag. You gotta be kidding me. You want us at 7,000? I'm sorry, on the altitude.
Riptide 5800, climb flight level 360.
Okay, 360. Let's get this damn thing going. Alright, come on, baby, come on. There you go. I had to reach for this. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get this climb up. Speed's coming in. I'm going to go direct bow tag right now.
3348, cleared on Nav Zulu, runway 30, approach to that transition.
Clear the RNAV Zulu 30,
Okay, this
52
locked
back
up.
for Encore 3348.
Okay, let's see something. Bow tag. Bow tag. I don't know what happened. It just locked up on me or something. Okay, good on the climb. I've got control wheel steering coming on. I got the aircraft. I'm going to fly it manually up. We'll go ahead and increase our speed now. I'm going to go 250 on the speed. Set. Through 8,000. I was looking at the vertical speed when I told them 2,300. Like, nope, that's not 2,300. Alright, I'm going to get rid of this. That's just distracting me. LNAV up. VNAV up. This airplane is definitely taking some hits here. I got to go ahead and increase our speed. So I'm going to push the nose over. Man, it is bumpy. All right, I'm going to kick the autopilot off. Just this kind of control wheel. Go ahead and reset that. And the VNAV will not engage. Okay, so VNAV won't engage right now. We'll have to figure out what's going on. Command is on. Let's go VNAV. VNAV not engaging, so I'm going to go vertical speed. We'll just fly a... Actually, I'm going to go level change for now. And I'm going to go up to 280.
702, roger. The restrictions on the star are canceled.
Okay, we got MCP speed. We're going to go level change. It is not working. Unless I've got an altitude issue, which I do. Just give me a second. I think I know what's going on. 360. That's entered. Legs, good.
West at 280, descend 10,000.
10,000, West at 280.
That's on. That's on. N1 set. VNAV set. Negative. I don't have VNAV. So I'll figure it out here in just a minute. I might reset my MCP. Just give me a second. We're on target. We're on the Stampede 2.
West at 154, descend 10,000.
Let's make sure I'm cleaned up. Flaps are up. That's coming off.
West at 154.
This is off through 13,000. terrain should be on, especially out of this dang airport. It was pretty bumpy coming out of here.
What approach would you like for runway 30?
I would like the LSP0, Illinois 702.
Climb check. Packs and bleeds. Packs are auto, bleeds are on. Pressurization is coming up. Good, good.
702, descend 8,000.
1, 2, taxis off.
Descend 8,000, Illinois 702.
We got low pressure on there. Throw those off. Let's start burning off the center, the wing tanks. Let's see, what am I missing? Yeah, that's about right. I greased the takeoff. Well, let's see what we got. So I'm going to try to rebuild the FMA up. You've got LNAV, we got MCP speed, I've got a level change on the climb, but my VNAV is not engaging. So here's 18,000 feet. I'm going to go ahead and reset my clock, timer's off. All right, 18,000 feet, lights coming off, you guys. Overhead, 1, 2, runway turn-offs, those two are good, that's off. Logo lights now are off. All right, so technically speaking, we should be good and it should hook, which means we've got a problem in here. So, let me see what we got for the legs page.
280, or correction, proceed direct Bimbo.
Let's just zoom out. Let me make sure we got everything right.
3.
We are right on track, target. We're going direct to Binvo as well.
Arctic 1506,
That's why.
When you're ready to send 10,000.
I see.
Edmonton,
This
altimeter
Vitec.
2993.
Vitec, but that's below. What? Did he say 3? Man, we are getting the snot kicked out of us.
And Edmonton Center with jet 845, push back out T4, ready to taxi runway.
This probably moderate chop.
45, runway 30, altimeter 2993, taxi by the apron of discretion. Alpha Charlie, Alpha, hold short runway 30.
Yeah, that's not good.
Apron of discretion, Alpha Charlie, Alpha, and hold short runway 30. We do have Kilo on board, and we'll get to runway 30.
Not good. Did he give us 360? Or 260. Edmonton Center, Ripside, 5800. One more time. Do you give us 260 or 360, sir?
All the way up to cruise, flight level 360 for Riptide 5800.
All right, thanks. Just want to make sure. 360.
No
Here we go. I'm sure he did, but...
West at 280, descend 7,000.
7,000 west at 280.
All right, 360, set, altitude, intervene. We got a VNAV issue, which could mean a couple of things. I'm going to try to find out. I'm actually going to turn it off. So I'm going to turn off the automation on the airplane. And I'm going to just do a control wheel. I'll shut everything down. I mean, I'm talking about, I think this is, it's got to be this issue. All right, so cruise 360 execute, you idiot. That's why. The execute button was not lit on my FMC. I've got the wing FMC. I'm gonna have to unplug that, and now it took off. You see it? You see it now? Whoa! I'm gonna have to slow it down. We're only gonna maintain 280 because of the turbulence until we get well. We can now go up to 7.76 because we're above 18. So I'm going to go ahead and actually let that thing increase on the speed.
West at 845, looks like you missed Alpha Charlie, no problem.
Yeah,
Alpha
it
Delta
is
and Alpha.
bumpy, you guys. Holy
Alpha
smokes.
Delta, sorry about that.
Look at this. Can't see it with those wings, but...
Air Canada 298, Edmonton Center. How you
Look
doing?
look at the wing, flexing. Holy crap! Oh man! Ouch! Hey, thanks for the takeoff. I appreciate those words. Mike says Rangers playing the Nucks. Yep. I did that brief, the biggies. You bringing the Rangers here? Should be a win for the Rangers. Nah, it won't be. They'll lose. They're going to lose to the Canucks. Guarantee it.
5,000, flight present heading back to final.
All right, guys. Let's see if we can get some better weather up ahead. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and once we hit 7.6, we're going to have to do open the speed window here.
Good day, Victor Foxtrot Whiskey on the ground.
I'm going to do speed intervene now, 0.76. So I'm going to let the airplane know.
Roger.
I want you to hold 0.76 and not go above it because of the turbulence. And now I'm going to try to get this stupid thing to work.
Edmonton Center, Victor Foxtrot Whiskey requesting...
Again. So that's...
Victor Fox Whiskey, Roger, runway 30.
Here.
The wind's at the field 280, gusting 30, altimeter 299.3, stand.
I don't know why sometimes I have to do this, like, again. And it really is annoying. Speaker butt kicker plus.
Victor Fox Whiskey, are you at 172?
Yeah, from 172.
It's not like I don't see anything like working. That is not right either. So this.
Encore 3348, wind 280, gusting 30, runway 30.
Clear land, runway 30 for Encore 3348.
Victor Fox Whiskey, squawk 0224.
Squawk 0224. And you
all right, there's 29,000. Looks
Victor
looks
Fox
like
Whiskey,
we're getting.
that's correct. You can call me ready for taxi short of Bravo.
Roger, we'll give you a call on a short taxi to Bravo for runway 20, Victor Foxtrot Whiskey.
I don't think it's working. I'm trying to get my butt kickers to work so I actually can feel turbulence and stuff. No.
Go ahead, let me know when you're back.
Yes. Yes. Apply. Engine rumble. I should hear it, feel it.
280 for your descent planning. I'm going to bring you inside of PIPMU.
Alright, copy that. Just tip me, watch that 280.
Okay, it's not working. Why aren't you working?
Western 280, fly heading 020.
It's not working. Suck! I gotta figure out what's going on. Yeah, we're going to Vancouver. They're gonna lose. Then we'll take them over to back to Edmonton. Well, back here, this direction to Edmonton. Then we go to Seattle. Then we have a 6-hour flight on the way home.
WestJet 154 direct fan mode descend.
Guys, I don't know what we're gonna do for 6 hours. What are we gonna do for 6 hours? I want to know in the comments. I will get to your. I got to get to the menu. I'm just trying to get this fixed and then see if it works. And then we got to get to the menu and we've got to get to your comments. Gosh, my hands are cold. They're freezing.
Center Victor Foxtrot Whiskey holding in Bravo, ready for taxi 20 with information kilo.
Oh, I love it.
Fox Whiskey, Roger, stand by.
Who needs? I need gloves.
4,200.
It's cold.
4,200, watch 280.
I ain't gonna lie, it's cold.
West at 280, fly heading 350.
Gosh.
350,
It's cold.
280.
Yeah, those that wind was pretty brutal over there. Let's do here and here. Thing about the sim is when you rotate, when you get that crosswind like that,
Victor
you
Fox
gotta push a
Whiskey.
lot of rudder in there.
Victor
At
Fox
least the
Whiskey,
sim.
runway 30, altimeter 29994, taxi via Bravo and Alpha.
2994 Bravo Alpha to 20
There.
Victor Foxtrot Whiskey.
Fly. What was I on? Park and brake, reverse thrust. There. And there. Every time my hand's on that mouse, it's freezing. We're going to get a release here Looks like we'll
What's the
have...
280 flighting 335.
Maybe not. Stall, I definitely want to feel that. All right, we're going to the rooftop. These guys shouldn't get any
Westjet
gourmet
845,
anything.
line up runway 30.
Up 30, WestJet.
I just don't think they're playing good
North
hockey.
702, cleared ILS, runway 30, approach Lot T transition.
But like I said, I don't
Roger,
expect
Chris,
anything.
I'll
You see
see
how
you
this
from
is
Lot T,
not
yeah,
working?
North
I don't know
702,
what's going
best
on.
forward speed would be appreciated, thank you.
Roger, best forward speed, yeah, that's 702.
Okay, 34,000. Looks like we're kind of settling down on the turbulence. Let's see if we got on the chart what the weather's doing at flight level 360.
Westjet 154.
It's going to be light chop now, not too bad until we get to...
030, Westjet 154.
So I'm going to go ahead and increase our speed, let the airplane go.
Encore 3348, welcome to Edmonton.
Oh, it worked.
Alpha and Oscar to
sort
the
of
apron, your discretion,
worked.
Hockey Law.
Is it working?
Alpha Oscar to the apron, my discretion.
I felt a
thanks
little
to the
kick.
ATT Encore 3348.
I felt
Victor
something
Fox
in my
Whiskey,
seat.
looks like you're heading over to 20 there. I can give you a departure off at 20 if you'd like.
I think I might have a
Hey,
loose
I thought
wire
you
in my
said
seat.
20 because I confirmed I said 20 to you just center when you gave me the clearance.
I thought you said 30. Not a problem. Runway 20, squawk to 0224 if you can.
All right, menu's coming.
224 for Victor Foxtrot Whiskey.
Westjet 2 third, backer Wi-Fi, stop, we pause.
Yeah, I feel we're getting hit a little bit bumped. A little bumpy stuff. Still. Now it's working. I feel it in my seat now. Woo. Every time I hit a bump, I feel boom. I feel the kick. 1,000 to go. 6 hours, maybe a review, a couple of incidents.
7017, gusting 24 for the takeoff from the 30.
Looks like a boring game. The Nooks and the Rangers. Mike says, wind probably coming from Melissa. Good thoughts for the people in Jamaica. That's exactly right.
5,000.
Fun ride so far. You're not kidding. Thanks, Pop. He said 360. This is fun type of turbulence. Yeah.
5,000.
5,000, Westjet 154.
All right, guys, let's look at the menu. You guys ready for the menu? Let's give you some menu. My files.
Riptide 5800, contact Vancouver Center 133.7.
133.7. Thanks for the services. We'll see you. 133.7. 133.7. I'm gonna keep the seatbelts on because why not? It's pretty. I mean, it's starting to smooth out, but Vancouver now. 133.7. 133.7. Oh my gosh. Vancouver Center, Riptide 5800, checking in with you, flight level 360.
Riptide 5800, Vancouver Center, welcome aboard.
All right. Okay, guys, where is my menu? I gotta find it. Menu. YYC. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up on here so you guys can see it. Don't mind the date. I was supposed to fly this yesterday. The real team was what flew it yesterday. It would be Sunday, October 27th, 2025. The meals are provided by a restaurant called Rooftop in Calgary. Appetizers, we got crispy Brussels, which I absolutely love. Chipotle sauce, that looks good too. Honey goat cheese. I'll take a order of that. Dynamite roll. We got tempura prawns, cucumber, avocados, spicy mayo. Sounds good. Poke nachos. I don't know about that. Ahi tuna on nachos. Can you raw tuna? Sriracha mayo. That sounds good. Edamame. Spring onions and what is that? Togarshish? Does anybody know what the heck that is? It's Togarshish? I don't know. Salads. Sesame steak salad. We have a 5-ounce flat iron crispy ramen noodles. Avocado, jalapeno cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, radish red peppers, cabbage, greens. A Japanese sesame dressing.
5-4
Furry
Charlie
egg?
Victor, do you
What
want
the
Alpha
heck is
40?
that? Furry cake? Furry? That's got to be some Japanese
yeah, we'll
something.
take Alpha 5. No, Alpha.
Then we'll bring it over to the southwest here with Southern Cobs.
Pit number 4, or number...
Flank
94
steak,
Charlie
pico de
Victor,
gallo, torched
Roger.
corn, black bean
From
salad,
Alpha
avocado,
6. Runway
chipotle,
8,800 feet. The Vancouver
feta
wind,
tortilla,
00
and
at 5
hickory
knots.
sticks.
Clear for takeoff. Runway
Iceberg lettuce,
08 right.
jalapeno lime dressing. And look at our entrees. We have salmon, Thai green curry cream, crispy smashed potatoes, broccoli, chili oil, and micro basil. Sticky fried rice. I like sticky fried rice. Tiger prawns, peas, carrots, shaved greens, bok choy, egg. And then we have coconut curry chicken.
Aircraft type for
Grilled nana.
9-4 Charlie Victor.
Cilantro lime,
That's
Basanti
gonna be
rice,
a,
coconut
light
cream
aircraft.
yogurt. That sounds really good. I'm going to do
That's a
coconut
family
curry
off the top of
chicken,
my head
and
right
I'll
now.
do a southern
Division jet,
Cobb
the
salad
manufacturer.
with crispy Brussels sprouts. Thank you. That is our menu for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I have one of these every flight we do, and I will have one for when we fly again. I believe we're flying on Wednesday, guys.
That's right, Division jet.
We're going up to Vancouver. No, going to Edmonton.
Division jet, Cap 4755.
All right, let's get the weather in Vancouver. We're looking like top of descent is 149 nautical miles to go. Pretty close. I think the weather is pretty good here. Turbulence subsided. Nope, I'm just kidding. How bad is that? I'm trying to look at the wing. I don't know if you guys can see that wing flex. Yeah, we're keeping the belts on. I might even have to slow this dang thing down even more. How bad is it bumping around out there? Difficult to tell. That's light chop. We'll just keep it on. If it gets any worse, I'll have to slow the aircraft down. Yeah, it's bumpy. It's not forecasted to be, but it is right now. Cloudy, about 50 degrees. We got rain showers. Steve says, Jason, I mirror your order, except add Dr. Pepper for me. You got it. Woo, 26.75 on the pressure. Anything but the salmon. What? Pirate's discretion, I really like that. I like that we can review a couple of incidents. Ooh, I like that. That'd be cool. All right, let's do this. Let's get the weather here in Vancouver. Right now, the weather in Vancouver is reporting.
Mike Alpha identified. What's your cost?
Delta Mike Alpha, we're about to reach airspace at 1,600 feet. If possible, request some touch and goes on runways.
Okay, I'm putting this dark so I can see what the heck I'm doing.
Delta Mike Alpha, can I do touch
all right, 280 at 12.
08 right. Join final runway 08 right, the Vancouver altimeter 3034.
All right, 280 at 12 on the Vancouver. Gusting 19. Visibility is 15 miles. Visibility. This was as of 27 minutes ago. Few clouds. 110. Scattered at 16.
I have something wrong with our altimeter here, but we're passing 600 for 7,000.
Oh man, scattered at 25.
Make sure the altimeter 3035.
04.
For now, turn left heading 060.
Altimeter is 3000.
That's 060 for.
That's a beautiful day there. It's going to be an 8. I'm sure it's going to be an 8 left. 280. Nope, they're going to go right at us now. 280s. We're going to go 27s, you guys. We have to change this. Holy smokes. Hang on just a minute. All right. We're going to have to change the arrival runway into Vancouver as we're going into the 27s. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you here arrival procedures. This way you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Command Force 3955, 31,000
So
feet.
Canuck
Make a
5.
right-hand turn heading 110. The Vancouver winds 090 at 5 knots from runway 08 right, clear takeoff.
Passing 1,000, right turn heading 110, clear
Wait,
takeoff.
what?
0 right, Cap Force 55.
What are you calling the winds? Let me make sure I got that right. No, that ain't right. The winds are
Vancouver Center.
110 at 5. Okay, let me change that up.
Liberty Charlie, I hear you. Yep, stand by one, I'll get back to you.
Okay, winds 110 at
994 Charlie Victor,
05.
climb 17,000.
30 miles visibility, few clouds at 36, scattered at 74, scattered at 16, scattered at 18, 9/6, 30.35 on the altimeter.
Seabird 88 Charlie, clear to
Runway
London, Victor,
is
departure,
8
flight plan
left.
route, runway 08 right, spot 3736.
All right. So what we're going to do, that is the correct. We're going to come to booth. We got this Vitek 21 below.
It's going to be the Vancouver 2 departure.
And I've got, let me just verify
Vancouver
that,
2
the
departure,
Vitek.
Speedbird 88 Charlie.
21,000 below checked. And then
1600 climbing 7,000.
lane is max 250 at 14/10. I've got that set as well. Then we've got
994 Charlie Victor, turn
Barca,
left to Gary on course.
Seabog, and
That's direct
Aplex,
Gary on course for us.
Lino, Vectors, and then we're going to be 8 left. All right,
And
so I'm
994
expecting
Charlie
8
Victor,
left.
You're altitude passing now.
Passing 6,000.
Okay, so here's the
passing
8
7,000
left
for
briefing.
170.
We're just going to come in. It's going to be a visual, but
994 Charlie Victor, you're identified.
you know, we're
Welcome
looking.
aboard.
We'll go ahead and set our elevation to
Temper
13 feet.
3955, you're altitude passing.
We'll come down through here.
2,300 for 7,000.
We'll go ahead and set this
Temper 3955,
110.55.
identified, climb flight level
110.55. 8 left. Just to be a straight ILS 8 left, Cat 1 approach. It's not going to be crazy. We have
First 3955,
winds, the
thank you for the help.
weather's
I'll
perfect,
have a
folks.
turn for you here in about 7 minutes.
All right, 110.55.
From the Vision Jet.
Here we go. 110.55. We're going to set that up. Well, if I can't. 110.55. 110.55 is entered. HGS currency. Let's try it. What the heck? We kind of screwed it up last time. Coming into Calgary.
Delta Mike Alpha, the
110.55.
Vancouver 1090 at 5 knots, clear touch and go, runway 0 right.
Good, we're gonna go runway 0 right, that's okay.
Okay, 110.55 set on both. We're looking at a 3-degree glide slope into the area, into Vancouver today. Looks like 083 on the course, so I'll go ahead and set that up. And really quick, the elevation on the runway is 13 feet. So this runway elevation's coming in. We're going to go ahead and set that up to 13, enter. We'll go to length. The length of this runway is approximately, I think it's like 9,099. So we'll set that to 9900. We'll enter that. That is done. 3-degree slope. That's good to go. All right. Yeah, not VFR weather, but it's float plane weather. Beaver's flying this stuff. That's right. 26 inches in Jamaica. Oh, I see. Wow, yeah, that pressure dropped. I feel for them, those people. Oh my gosh. Let's do our landing test, or landing test. Let's do our landing numbers. It's always a good idea. Oh man, to plan that. Especially, you know, I remember this airport. I don't know if you guys remember it. Probably our first year with the Panthers. I remember landing into here. I don't know if you guys remember this. It was a Category 3 approach in the MD-80, and I had to auto land the airplane. You guys got to find that. It's probably 2 years ago. That first year I did it. I remember it. I was like, man, this is nasty. It was nasty. CYVR, Vancouver International Airport. Runway is going to be 8 left, folks. It is dry today. The winds are beautiful. Just some overcast clouds, you know, typical Northwest, Pacific Northwest weather, folks. It's not same old crap. Flap 30, auto, NAS is
Cap for 3955,
off.
turn left, direct rapid on course. Sorry.
Direct rapid on course, Cap for 35.
It's off. Brakes are on. NNC's none. We're going to go auto, full reverse. Landing weight coming in at 135 on the gross. We're going to get a little bit lower than that. We're probably going to about 133 when we're done. We'll add 5 to the ref, and there we go. Yeah, my heart goes out to all the Jamaicans out there. Dewan says, I remember that. It was nasty. You remember how bad that was? That was an auto land and an MD-80. Holy crap. That was not for the faint of heart, that approach. Let me gosh. Auto brake 1 we cannot use, but we can use auto brake 2, which I'm going to use. So auto brake 2 gives us
Sorry, who was calling?
8 left on the runway. Landing distance
8,500. I know in
8,500.
Germany it's different. How is it here? Do I
9,900 feet. Flaps are going to be 30. And finally 147 on the
that
ref.
was my bad. Runway 08 right will be a right-hand pattern.
And then
What
the
time
ref,
flap
flap 30.
Right, thank you very much. That's my
There.
That doesn't make alpha in the future. I should have just given that to you before I give you the touch and go.
Let's go to the legs page.
Just on you.
We're going to go ahead and flip it over. We got runway 08. We're going to throw that in the scratch pad. Invalid entry. Yeah, I know, dude. Scratch pad, fix it. Throw the fix in. /15. Enter. /5. Shoot. /5. Enter. /3. Enter. And that is that. And then we're going to go to our descent page. I don't know if I did it. Forecast it. We're going to go ahead and click load those winds. Get those winds forecasted in. And then you see how it goes execute. Well, I don't see it on my MCP, and that's screwing me up when that's happening. 3000. That's supposed to help the airplane, but gosh, I don't know if it really does. Who knows? I remember that. I thought you were going to crash. Yeah, thank you. I'm shocked. When I visited Seattle this last weekend, things are not as cheap as they used to be. But it was a great time, though, with a friend. Good. Are you still there, Mike? Sounds... Oh, you're in Vancouver, aren't you? Man, I'd love to go to BC. Sounds awesome. BC is really cool. All right. Auto brake's on 2. All right, folks, let's talk about the landing. Just give you a brief on the landing. How's that? All right, we got the ILS here. We're going to go 083 in the course. So I'm going to set that right now on both of my, on the MCP here. 083 right there. We'll set that too on the FO side. I got to reach to do that. 083. Get over there, you little bugger. All right, 083. So this is going to be an HGS approach. We're just practicing for the our currency. We got 110.5 both set, 083 both set. We have our elevation set and our length is set. Let's go ahead and set the barrow. This is going to be, let's see here, for this airport.
Delta Mike Alpha in
technically it's radio. It'll be a Cat 3 approach, but whatever. We can get down to about 50 feet. With that, so we went radio altitude, which we're gonna set it to 50 feet, and really 100. This I do have a Cat 3. We're just gonna go 100.
Every time you hit midfield, not sure if it's the same Germany, but when you're midfield downwind, you call to your intention.
There we go. Radio's 100 feet set. So that's our minimums. We're still getting the snot kicked out of us. There's nothing we can do about this weather.
You know that.
Taking some turbulence here and there. It's bumpy, just it's light.
Runway 08 right, and intentions are touch and go runway 08
I'm in
right.
Vancouver. How cool.
Delta Mike Alpha, Vancouver 109 up to 5 knots, clear touch and go, runway 08 right.
Okay, touch and go runway 08 right.
Okay, let's give you the landing, rollout, and all that good stuff. When we land, what I would like to do is go to the airport information here. Now we're going to be parking on the south side. I looked at the paperwork already. So we'll probably go 8 left here. We'll probably get off on Mike 3. I want to land within the first 1,500 feet of the runway. And then we'll go ahead and get off on Mike 3. We'll probably go down to Papa, straight across, down over to November, probably cross here, come across all the way over here, and we're in this little guy. So per our paperwork, we're parking right in here. There's no room to put an airplane. I don't know how they put a 757 in there. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. It's there, well, was there. But that's what we're going to do. Probably down Hotel. We'll cross Alpha to mitigate any turns or any crap like that. We'll have to just, I'm going to draw it out on my iPad, and then we'll verify as we go. I am freezing. I do have a long sleeve shirt, but I didn't think to wear it tonight. But I'm going to have to start wearing it. And gloves. I wonder if I can kick my window up just a little bit. Oh, get these shutters closed just a touch. There we go. I have to keep it cold because of the these computers, right? They kick a lot of heat. So that's better. You say, yeah, we have some good things and bad like that, like the buses, but the scenery is awesome, and stay away from Surrey makes the Bronx look tame. Oh, jeez. South side, nothing there, just some old rundown buildings and some local flights. Oh, I didn't think the crime would be bad in Vancouver. That surprises me. Is anybody else surprised about that? That kind of surprises me. That the crime can get that bad. Huh. All right, let's look at Sean's paperwork.
5800. When you have a minute, to your first request for Vancouver. Information Bravo is current.
Okay, information Bravo is current. And what was the first part?
What approach would you like?
We can take 8 left, whatever you want.
Yeah, do you want the ILS or not? Or?
Hang on, just stand by. The weather is there an RNAV? RNAV Yankee.
Ready for taxi,
Guys, let's do the RNAV Yankee and just drop it right in there, button hook that in there. Heck yeah.
Juliet, Lima.
I was gonna do the HGS for currency, but
Juliet, Charlie, Juliet.
I do them every time I land. Even on the even on this aircraft. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to do a full HGS, or do you want to do a button hook RNAV approach, which would lock a lot of fun, just complete turn all the way in? Let's see. We can go down to 302 feet.
Walker 1659. You leave my airspace here shortly to the north.
It's fun. I want to do the RMP. It saves us money and fuel. Let's do that. Let's do it. Well, hold on. Hold on. Are you landing, sorry, Vancouver, are you landing 8 right?
We're landing both. I can accommodate both. It's not busy.
Nice. I'll take 8 right. Let's see. Let's see if we got 8 right.
Sure, 800 Vancouver Center. I can accommodate either side.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir. We're parking down by Signature, I think. So it's on the south side of the airport.
Yeah, Roger. I can accommodate 8 right. ILS, RNAV, or potentially the visual. Visual might be a little hairy, but.
Yeah. That RNAV 8 left looked real fun. just a long, big taxi.
Did you want to take left? I'll do whatever you want, really.
Yeah.
The Yankee?
Yeah, let's do that. That'd be fun. Let's do the RNAV 8 left.
Okay, Riptide 5800 to find the RNAV Yankee runway 08 left, Cybog transition.
Seabog, okay. Okay, we'll plan the RNAV Yankee 8 left Seabog transition for Riptide 5800. RNAV, who says that? 8 right is close to the south, I know, and longer, I know.
So many choices.
RNAV. All right, let's do this. There's a lot of
Vancouver
choices.
Center,
We're going to go Vancouver, arrival. We're going to plug in the 8 left. Shoot, I have to descend. Shoot, I have to descend.
That's fair.
Should be 45, Vancouver Center.
Hold on.
Welcome aboard.
Okay, 21,000 set. Let's go check this out. We're going to go to the RNAV. So RNAV Yankee 8 left, which is going to be a lot of fun.
994 Charlie Victor,
Woo!
sorry.
Seabog transition. Execute. Legs page. All that's good. Oh, shoot. Legs page. Looks good. Next page.
West 845. The altitude winds reported 010 knots.
The reason why I wanted to stay there because I didn't want to recalculate the numbers.
We've got planned up the RNAV Yankee 25.
Lazy. All right, we're going to Signature Aviation on ramp 903 Alpha. We'll be staying at the JW Marriott Parque. What is that? Park, Vancouver. That's where we're staying. I have to check out that hotel too.
All right,
8 left.
Hope 5, test transition from RNAV Yankee 25.
Sorry, it shouldn't be the plan for the RNAV Yankee 25. Not cleared.
Okay, sorry about that.
Downwind runway right for another touch and go, runway 08.
Riptide 5800, when ready, descend 1,600, the Vancouver altimeter 3035.
1,006. Okay, we'll descend to 1,600 for Riptide 5800.
And sorry, Riptide 5800 at your discretion.
All right, at our discretion. Riptide 5800. Okay, 1,600. Dang! Are you guys used to that low of an altitude? 1,600 coming up. I had to hear that right. I'm like, is that right? Yeah, I guess so. It's
4 Charlie Victor.
It's sea level. 1,600 right there. 1,600 set.
Step away for 5.
And let's go ahead and start the descent right now. So what I'm going to do is going to go descent page. I'm going to say descend now and execute. And what it's going to do is going to start descending us about 1,000 feet a minute. All right, I'm bringing up the chair. We're going to do the Yankee. Let me fill you in on how fun this approach looks. Here we go. We are going to be flying the RNAV Yankee into runway 8 left. So this is the ILS, this is the Yankee right there, and we're going to just button hook this thing in. It's basically a shoehorn approach. Well, this is stupid because it's going to save us fuel, but it's not because we have a lot of taxi. So it really won't save us a lot of gas. It's probably 6s. When we hit Seabog, we're going to flip around like this, real tight, and then hook it in, land, which is a lot of fun. We've got a couple of notes to look at. Authorization required. Safe altitude within 1,000 nautical miles, 12.8. 7,800 on the MSA to the north. I'm sure of it. Let's see. What else? We got simultaneous approaches are authorized within 8 right. Uncompensated barrow. VNAV systems precision not authorized below -20 or -4 degrees or above 54 degrees. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to hit the Seabog. So I want to look at our legs page just to make sure. So I'm going to put the Canuck 5 arrival in there. And I'm going to look at my iPad while I do this. We've got Vitek,
Seabird 80 Charlie,
Stave,
main holding short on right?
Barca,
short final.
then Seabog.
We're holding short.
Okay, I've got to add Seabog here again. I'll show you what I'm doing. So this Seabog is the one we want. So I'm going to go back it up, I'm going to dump it over the top, and we might be high. Execute. Yeah, now the airplane's caught the profile, and now we're dropping like a stone. Boom, here comes the turbulence. Vancouver Center, Riptide, 5800 out of flight level 360 for 1600.
Riptide 5800, Vancouver Center, roger.
All right. So, any questions? So what I'm going to do is we've got Seabog, no descent path after Barca. So, okay, that's not what I want to see. We got Seabog, Barca, Seabog. Let me just verify this just to make sure I'm good to go.
Seabird 80 Charlie.
Seabog mandatory 5,000 feet, 800. Why did he say 1,600? It should be 5,000. 5,800 feet, you guys.
Seabird 80 Charlie, line up, runway's right?
There's set. I feel a little more comfortable that way. Seabog, then NOTAV. Then we've got KISP, Anbach, and then after Anbach, RMP 30 kicks in, and then we are in there, and then we're going to be rolling in. We will use the HUD. I'll still back up the HUD. I won't use it in A3 mode, but I will use it in VMC mode.
Seabird 80 Charlie, Vancouver?
No, sorry, IMC A3 mode. Okay.
Charlie Riptide 5800, Vancouver Center, as you show.
Loud and clear. Forgot my words.
Thank you. Seabird 88 Charlie, Vancouver.
Okay, guys, on the descent. Seatbelts are on. Never turned them off. Do you have any questions on the approach? You guys think it's a good one? It might be a little longer on the taxi out, but at the end of the day, it's probably 6s. If we had a vector off, it wouldn't be that bad. We'd actually save a little gas on this one, on the right side. All right. Coming in from the west. Yeah, we are getting our butts kicked. Okay, my little brain just called it. A push to talk switch. Right. Okay, I'm using a Honeycomb Alpha Bravo. That's good. That's a good one. That is a good. It's a good yoke.
Left hand 360 for me, please.
What do you use for a microswing switch on your yoke for VETSA? It is a push to talk. Not bad approach, not bad. Okay, downtown, better hotels. You got to ask Sean about the hotel choices. He might, if you have a good hotel choice for this airport. Sean is your man. He schedules it for us. We don't have much of a say with that. That's crew scheduling. I can't help you. All right, you guys, I'm going to come up on the overhead here, and I'm going to pull down the HUD, or try to.
Riptide 5800, descend 10,000, 10,000.
Okay, 10,000 now, 10,000, Riptide 5800. 10,000 feet. And set. We're on profile, it's looking good. I'm just going to kind of get... yeah, nice head-up display. I have to sit like way back or way far forward to see it. It's like I almost have to get like right here on it, guys, and then I can see it all the way in.
Airtan 34, when you have a moment, so tell me your push request, please, Vancouver.
24,000. Look at that wind coming.
Delta
Man,
Mike
that
Alpha,
wind
the
is
Vancouver
brutal.
wind, actually correction. Just extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
Extend downwind and you will call us for base. That's my confirm.
That wind is 79 knots, just
Vancouver DD,
kicking
Charlie, Vancouver Center.
on the one side. All right, I'm going to go ahead and lock my view. Oh my gosh, look at how low I have to be to see the HUD. Goodness gracious. Yes, I'm turning the brightness all the way down. As low as it's going to go,
Okay,
folks.
34 on the ILS runway 08 right approach.
Being Garden, Richmond. Okay, if you like Chinese. Okay. Hey, Mike, give us a good restaurant because I got to come up with a menu for Wednesday.
Delta
So
Mike
what would be a good restaurant to fly to?
The
I mean, to
eastern base
to
for
get.
Vancouver wind 0905 knots.
All right, airplane down now. Go 10,000.
Good base, 108
No,
right,
I don't want you to do that.
right, clear to land on that McGuffin.
Stupid thing. 10,100. I'm going to make sure I've got 80. I'm going to pull the brake. No. I'm going to pop some brake here and see if I'm going to get some speed. I just want to make sure our legs page is good to go. We've got Lane, Mills, Bursa, and 5800 is Seabog. That is set and ready. I love the HUD. Always down and dim for me. Yeah, this is. I'm trying to dim it out, man. I don't know if it goes any further than that.
Washington 136 cleared to Calgary with the Vancouver 2 departure flight on route. Expect runway 08 right, squawk 4165.
I'm trying to dim this thing out, and every time I do, the whiz wheel goes.
Clear Calgary International Airport via Vancouver 2 departure 02 right, squawk 45. Can you tell me the squawk number again?
See?
Squawk 4165.
That's much better. Gosh, I can see the HUD.
Vancouver Center Speedway, Charlie, radio check.
Speedway Charlie, I hear you down. Welcome
Okay,
back.
18,000. Here we go. Checklist. Altimeters, bugs are coming up. Here, let's do our flow first, guys. We're going to go 3000. 3000 in there. Oh my gosh, man.
Charlie, sorry, it's going to be a additional short runway 08
Fixed are on. Turnoffs are down. Taxi lights on for now. Wing light is on. Logos are on. Everything else is good to go, except for the extended, and we won't put those down until we're way below 250. About 10,000 feet. We'll kick them on. Okay, radar altimeter is set, and it shouldn't be. It's got to be 3. It's going to be actually 13 feet now. So we're going to go barrow, and we're going to bring it on down to 13 feet. And the reason why I'm doing that is because we're going to go field elevation here. It's just a coastal thing. That's our procedure. If it's not, if it's a visual approach, which thing this is.
Roger, and what is 600 requesting that front clearance to Calgary.
13.
Washington 600, standby 1.
That's so much better.
Fever DD Charlie from Lima 6, line up runway 08 right.
Lining up
Okay, checklist.
Right, speedway 8 Charlie.
Altimeter's bugs are set and cross-checked.
Delta Mike Alpha, welcome to Vancouver. Exit right when able. Taxi Alpha, cross runway 31 to the terminal.
Okay, that's flight and continuous. All right, they're on continuous. VRF and V target set and noted. Auto brake is going to be on 2. Start switches are on continuous. And recall.
Washington 600, you're cleared to Calgary.
Send checklist complete. All right, you guys, we got Vancouver out there somewhere. This is going to be a fun approach. Holy smokes. Fun approach. All right, missed approach. Up to 420 feet. Looks like a left turn out to Uncos. I bet you that's by Castlegar. Somewhere by Castlegar.
Push is out of discretion. I will keep the company 7-8 inside. I'll watch it to close.
Beaver to 88 Charlie 1, airborne, call this frequency to Vancouver, wind 0905 knots.
Butterstreams, I miss all the Southwest flights.
From
me?
08 right, and can you repeat the frequency after takeoff, please?
I had it down for
just call me
taxi.
this frequency.
You did, really?
Roger
That's
that.
hilarious. I find it a distraction when I'm taxiing. The sim's a little different, though.
5800 after Lane, the altitude restriction is canceled, descend 5,800.
Okay, after Lane, we'll go down to 5,800 for Riptide 5,800. What's his right now? We're about to cross that. Right after Lane, we'll drop it. I'm going to go ahead and delete that one. And I'm going to execute that. There we are.
Vancouver, sorry, Cap 4 Star F55. We're just 5 minutes from top of descent. Request.
Let's see what happened. Watch this.
Cap 4 Star stand by 1. Actually,
we're dropping like a stone. Okay, brakes are out. We got to get down and get down quick.
025, thanks for the ATC.
All right, 5,800 feet. We're going all the way down here. Well, I'm looking for a couple things. One, I'm looking for our banana. We're catching it. We're catching profiles. I got the brakes out because the speed. This is like a slam dunk, you guys. It really is. It's there's Vancouver. Vancouver straight ahead. This is like a slam dunk. So what I'm doing is 3,500 feet above profile. They keep us high, but you could see this. See the green banana? We're gonna be dead on this target. That's where we need to be. So I'm good with that. All right, retractables coming down. Bang bang. Yep, I don't message in the chat very often, but I remember when you were doing SWA apps. Miss those days, Cap. Well, I can do them again, man. I'll do a couple of them. How about we pepper in a few of those on the Maxes? We get some 7.3 Maxes going, because Coastal, we don't own them. They're too much money for us, but it'd be fun to do a Max flight with it, wouldn't it? I could do a couple of Western runs. If you guys want to see that, I'm all for it. Yeah, I remember the Southwest Ops days. Quite fun. All right, 10,000 feet. Attendant notification on. We already did that. And our pressurization is coming down. Good. This is a visual. It's beautiful out here. Vancouver's right in front of us. You can see it off the HUD. There's 10,000 feet. We're going really slow. Speed restriction is what?
Thanks for ATC, bye-bye.
210 knots is required at Seabog. So right at Seabog here, we're going to have to start slowing this dang airplane down.
Yeah,
we're at 240.
We're showing about 5 nautical miles to the top drop. Any chance we can get lower?
No, West Ship 845, 1 ready to send 16,000.
Okay, we're basically on a downwind now. And we'll be button hooking. We'll be basically doing a tight turn into this airport up there.
Start the altimeter 3035.
303 is the 5 on the altimeter and drop down to 16,000.
0 degrees. Shoot. That means I'm turning on the engine anti-ice. Engine anti-ice coming on.
1500 via Seabog, clear the Arnav Yankee, runway 08 block approach.
Okay, at Seabog, cleared the Arnav Yankee for 8 left. Riptide 5800.
Beaver 88 Charlie, climb flight level 360, turn left direct.
Welcome to Vancouver.
Romeo
Don't say that yet. Gosh, you're trying to jinx me?
Climb flight level 360 and clear to direct to Gary.
Come on, airplane, drop it. Drop it. All right, we're cleared for the approach. Now we're going to go 0.
994 Charlie Victor, what's the approach
Altitude
request would you like?
is going to
Prince
0.
George,
Zeroed out.
currently
Set.
looks like 15 would be your best bet. Report winds 1705 knots.
And the city, I believe, is right down there, right, Mike? It's kind of just south of the airport a little bit. I do like getting out here. It's super fun flying this way. We're +2. It looks like some cloud down there, so there's the airport in cloud now. All right, guys, Seabog 5800. You ready for the flaps? Flaps 2. I'm going to go, max speed was 210. We're actually going to go to 190 on the speed right here.
Good transit 157, have video to file 400.
Come on, airplane, get down.
Air Transit 157, Vancouver Center, welcome aboard.
You see, we're 6,500 feet, so I need to get down further.
Air Transit 157,
Son of a gun.
10 minutes away.
We're slam dunked already.
Approved, just reporting back.
Let's go. We're high. We're high. We're slow. We're doing 195. I'm going to try to help the airplane down.
Number 4 Charlie Victor is back in cockpit.
700 feet.
Number 994 Charlie Victor.
We're 600 feet above profile.
705 knots. I'm happy with any runway. Just say your approach go.
500 feet. Speed brakes are out.
Let me look into that. Get back to you.
Roger.
I dropped the flaps to 5, guys, to help us slow down just a touch. My hands are on the hands going to be on the speed brakes. 300 feet.
It's at 5800. The Vancouver winds are 905 knots. Clear to land. Runway 08 left.
Okay, copy the winds. Clear to land. 0 at left. Riptide 5800. Hands on speed. Hands on speed. All right, once we're in that turn, we're going to drop the gear. We'll throw flaps 15. Speed brakes out. Armed. We're going to slow to 180 now. Speed set 180. This is an 800. It's a freight train. It doesn't want to slow down, so you got to help it. Once we're about below 230, I was able to go flap 5 with the speed brakes to help us slow down a little bit. All right, here we go. Once we get to that 5 nautical mile point, I'll throw the gear down because it's going to start descending us pretty quick. Hands on the gear lever. Getting ready here. Nice on the speed, looking good, nice controlled. We're on profile, looking good.
Number 994 Charlie Victor. We can take the
3800.
ILS Zulu or Yankee.
This is super fun, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. If you were out this window, you'd be like, oh, this is awesome. Yeah, you don't want to do any, I don't want to slow it any more down right now just because we're still quite far out. 35, we should be about 2,900 when we hit this Kissip. We're dead on profile, nice RF leg, which means a radial fix. We're stable. We're looking pretty good. Sometimes on these RNAV approaches, see that runway? That's where we're going. We could sidestep it too. That would be cool. Sidestep to 8. Should we do that? Sidestep 8 right. It's beautiful out here.
Echo Bravo Golf.
I won't do that. That'll be
I got you.
that wouldn't be a good that wouldn't be good for aeronautical decision making right now.
Ready to send 12,000. The altimeter.
Okay, we're close to 5, so we're at 5 nautical miles away, which we are getting close to.
And,
we'll drop the gear at flaps 15.
2000, when ready.
And then we'll slow to 1. We'll keep it up to nice and easy here. Look at this. Look at this curved, beautiful approach in here. This bad boy. Okay, here we go. Ready? Gear down. Flap 15. We gotta go 160 on the speed.
Hey, Vancouver, 16600 ready to taxi.
Oh shit, 600, runway 08 right, the altimeter 3035, taxi via Golf, Hotel, Lima, Lima 4, cross runway 31.
Taxi via Golf Hotel, Lima 4, cross runway 31, hold short
Beautiful.
08 right for West 600.
Beautiful. Oh, we could sidestep this all day long.
Vancouver Center, West 176
Shut it all off. Sidestep.
West 136, runway 08, right, the altimeter 3.
Nope, can't do that.
035, taxi via Golf Hotel, Lima 6, cross runway 13.
Golf Hotel, Lima 6, cross runway 13, check 176.
Declutter my screen for me, thank
Air
you.
Center 34, when ready, descend 16,000, the Vancouver altimeter.
Okay guys, once we hit that 3 nautical mile point, we're at 5 nautical miles, there's the runway. Once we hit 3 nautical miles, we're going to throw the flaps straight down to 30.
Air Transit
And we'll slow the
speed.
speed.
To your approach request in Vancouver. Vancouver's landing to 8, Bravo's current.
Airport information chart's coming up. If we need to bow out, we're going to go straight up to the left. Get away from that runway there.
No, actually, I forgot. I give him 5 minutes.
All right. Flap coming down. Flap 30. Slow to speed. Landing checklist. Okay, speed brake is on with a green light. Landing gear is down and 3 green. Flaps are 30, 30, green light. Landing checklist is complete. I'm going to take it over. All right, you ready? We got the aircraft. Wind's coming in from the right, so we might have to do a little cross correction. I got the aircraft. Okay, it's my plane. The reason why it went up like that is just because of the I had the thrust levers in the wrong spot. We're dead on. 1,000 set. We're clear to land. We're on the high side, folks. So I'm just gonna. Woo! Don't do that. That's a little too much. Still on the high side. Gosh, airplane. Sync rate. I'm gonna get a sync rate. We got sync 1350 right now. I'm doing that on purpose. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the throttles. We're good now. Slightly on the high side.
500.
Cooking good on speed. Coming in on throttle. We're dead on now.
400.
Sync is good. 950 on the sync. Speed's at 153. A little on the fast. We're stable.
300.
Check.
$200. 100.
Runway's clear.
50. 30. 10.
A little on the hard side, but that's all right. 2 reverse and speed brakes are down. Up. Oh gosh, I hate when that happens. There we go. 100 knots. We'll keep it going, give it nice smooth deceleration. We'll slow down here shortly. Alright, coming out of reversers. Let's see where we can get off. Dang it, I missed my turn. We'll go on mic 5. Anybody got mic 5 around here? There it is. Welcome to Vancouver.
Washington 600, when airborne, call me the frequency, the Vancouver wind 0905 knot, quicker takeoff.
Good job, you guys, good job. Out of mic 5.
Right, and call you the frequency when airborne is West.
Beautiful, that was fun. I love those RNAVs, those are awesome.
Departing 737, line up and wait, runway 08 right, 2 minute delay for same destination traffic.
Okay, once we get across this line, we're going to clean it up.
Right, Western 156 heavy.
Riptide 5800, welcome to Vancouver. I'm assuming you still want to go to the south side?
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go to the south side.
Riptide 5800, Roger. Apron 2, taxi via Mike. Juliet, Hotel.
Mike,
Delta,
Juliet, Hotel.
Echo, hold short, runway 08 right.
Hotel, Echo, Delta. Okay, hold on. Delta. Okay, so we've got Mike, Juliet, Hotel, Echo. Is there Delta? Okay, I got it. Delta, and then we'll hold short of 8 right.
Yeah, Riptide 5800, just make sure it'll be Juliet, or Mike, Juliet, Hotel, Delta,
Mike,
Echo,
Juliet,
hold short 8 right on Echo.
Mike, Juliet, Hotel, Echo. Okay, so Echo, right there. All right, we'll hold short on Echo at on 8 right. I got it. I got it. I'm going to clear it out. So we've got Mike, Juliet, Hotel, Delta, Echo, hold short. Sorry, when I do that, I actually draw it on the, I annotate it on the on my iPad, and that helps a lot. So you guys will help me out on this. Let's clean up the aircraft first so we're not distracted. Flaps coming up. They are up. Speed brakes are up.
Vancouver Center,
taxi's up. Let's go ahead and throw the tracks off. Throw those landing lights off. I'm going to keep the turn-offs on just for now. And we will throw the strobes off. Wing lights are off. Yeah, we'll throw the wing lights off. We don't need those. Logo lights are on. Taxi lights on. Okay, we're good. And I'll go ahead and shut these off. That's coming off. And then last, window heat is coming off. And those are off. And finally, that's off. Okay, guys, I think we got a plan. I'll show you. Let me shoot. You know what? You guys are my FOs. Let's. I'm going to brief this with you so we both are on the same page because I don't want to screw up. How's that? We do have the right airport. Okay, so here we are. First thing we're going to do is make this big old turn on Mike. So big turn to Mike, and then we're going to go all the way down to Juliet. And I'm going to pull this HUD up just for a minute, just so I can see what the heck's going on. We'll clear that. All right, this is going to be a button hook turn, okay? And I'm going to taxi on 2 engines for now, and then we'll go ahead and shut it down in a little bit. But here we go. This is our first turn. This is going to be on Mike. I'll need you to verify. You guys follow along with me at home, okay? So just don't take my word for it.
Sorry, I'm back. Washington 16, when airborne, call me this frequency to Vancouver, wind 0905 knots, clear for takeoff.
Flight director's off.
Clear takeoff 08 right.
I will shut down one of the engines here because we have a long taxi, so I'll probably end up closing off number 1. I just kind of, we're going to be taxiing a long time. All right, we're going to go down to Juliet next. So we're taking this down to Juliet, which is right here. It's weird because it's right by the terminal building, so you guys will get a good look at the terminal building.
845, descend 1,000 or 10,000, 10,000.
Hold on. There we are.
What's your 845 down to 10,000 or 845?
Good job, Captain. Yeah, I was a little hard on the landing. I don't know what I hit at, but it's hard to see the flare. You know, I'm either flaring too much or not enough. That's kind of where I'm at. I got those runway turnoffs just to help me to see kind of on the side so I can see kind of where we're going. I know we're going to go to the end, and this is beautiful scenery, by the way. This is Vancouver. It's gorgeous. I think this is, I don't know who did this. Is it MK Studios that did this or not? All right, APU's coming on while I'm talking. Get the APU started here. And then we're going to go ahead and shut down number 1. We'll taxi, excuse me, we'll taxi on number 1. We'll shut down number 2. It's not very hot outside, so. All right, get ready for the turn. We're going to be making a left turn on Juliet. So you can see it there just on the bottom of my screen. Left turn on Juliet. Just kind of look to see what the heck that is. That is Mike. We're on Mike. We got Mike 2, Mike 1. Okay. And we got a left turn on Juliet coming up. So let's take this off. I'm going to do the AMDB data. So when you scroll down on your SimBrief, on your Navigraph charts, you'll get AMDB data, and it's really nice. And then I'll go back and forth between the data and the chart. Here comes our turn. I'm going to stop the brakes, start tapping the brakes a little bit. I don't want to miss it. And we're going to cut right down here, right down the alley. Looking for the turn. I see the turn. It's a left turn coming up. Tapping the brakes. And we're going to go ahead and shut down number 1 once we get on Juliet. Okay, here we go. Left turn coming in. Lead the turn. There we are.
Direct rapid on course with shape 156 heavy.
Okay, guys, our next route is going to be down to Delta, and I'll verify that here in just a little bit. You guys going to get a good look at the terminal. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shut down number 1 now. Save some money on gas. I can't see anything. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shut the turn on the
West Shetty 45 descend
that bus.
7,000.
I've got the APU running.
Yankee or Zulu?
Arnav Yankee 25.
All right, we're going down Juliet to hotel. I do miss this. Oh, thank you, Ken. That's awesome. Well, you know, like you gotta fly, man. We'll get you in the sim. Let's go.
And
did I turn that off? I did.
Continue to descend to 7,000 West Shetty 45.
We should get you in the sim. All right, you guys. This is kind of a wonky thing here. Straight. There it goes. I see it. Really tough to see. They're going to send us out and then around. Got it. It's kind of a little bit of a turn here, so. All right, number 1 is shut down, so we're saving some money on fuel. We are burning the APU. Is your sim set up, Ken? Look at how pretty this is. This is such a cool airport. This is what happens when you don't take the other runway. I know. It's fun though, guys. The other one wouldn't have been as cool. This is pretty fun. All right, we're coming up to hotel. It's going to be
What approach was like into Vancouver?
a hotel is going to be to the left.
Canuck 5 will work best for us.
Can't see very well. Juliet's on the turn
Roger,
here, so
Canuck
we're
5,
going to
but what would you like at the end for, I guess, the approach, like the ILS, the RNAV?
Oh, sorry, we heard you wrong. Yeah, we'll do the ILS.
Would you like the right side or left side?
All right, guys, here's Juliet. Hotel's coming up. Gosh, I can't see anything. These dang lights in my face. All right, we're on Juliet still.
Right,
Verified. We're doing good.
Approach,
We're going to be making a left turn onto hotel next. Hard to see, isn't it? Just really tough to see. Especially with these 2 floodlights in my face. All right, we're coming up to hotel. We're going to be making a left turn on hotel. Really hard to see that sign. Yeah, that's hotel. I got it. All right, left turn on hotel. And then we're going to go down to Delta, which is a little bit of a... This is Gulf, so not this one, but the next one. And we're going to be making a left on a Delta, and then we're going to go right on an Echo, and we'll stop. So hold off. That second turn, that's Gulf coming up. We don't want that. It's the next one. That's going to be a left turn onto, Delta. This is a good practice, right, in just where the heck you are. All right, got Delta on the pavement. Nobody's coming in on that side. We're good to go on Delta. What the crap? It's a weird... Oh, that's for the overshoot because it's such a sharp turn. There's Delta coming up on the left side, so we'll make a left turn here. We'll hold short. And once we get across the the runway here at 8, we'll go ahead and kind of regroup. All right, there we're on Delta now. It's very short. It's the first right we can make, and that's going to be Echo. This gets really wonky over here. This is what got confusing when I was writing it down. There's Echo. I got it. I got Echo on the sign. I need a hat. I feel like I need a hat or sunglasses or something so dang bright.
Washington 845, the towers are clear, the RNAV Yankee runway 25 approach.
Okay, guys, we're on Echo now. We're going to hold short.
FTZ cleared for the RNAV Yankee 25 approach WestJet 845.
Taxi lights, our landing lights are coming on. When we stop, we're going to stop right here. Verify Echo. We are on Echo.
26 left.
Brakes. We're just going to hold right there.
Riptide 5800 on Echo, cross runway 08 right, taxi Alpha Alpha Romeo to the apron, see ya.
Okay. All right, we'll cross the runway. We'll go down Echo to Alpha to the ramp, Riptide 5800. Okay, guys, we're good. Let's cross. Lights keeping on. And that lets us know, lets any traffic know that we're about to cross a runway. That's the only problem about shutting down an engine. It's really, really hard to get across. You got it from a stop. We're going to go straight. Looking good on that side. Yeah, the Rangers lost to Calgary. I thought you knew. I said we got our butts kicked 5-1. It was a terrible game. All right, guys, we're across the runway here. We're going to go ahead and throw the lights on, off. We're good now. Lights are coming off. And then we'll call for signature. And once we get on Alpha, we'll give them a call, and then we'll park. We'll be making another left here. Again, I remember coming here with the MD-80, and it was just junk. The weather was terrible. All right, here's our turn. Really tight turn here, guys. Really, really tight. I have to go over it. Nice and wide, and then we'll kick it. All right. That's it. Straight ahead, over to the right. We're done. We gave ourselves progressive taxi. Well, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right? I'll throw those lights off, and I'm going to call for GSX. And I got to find out where we're going. Hold on. Get out of my way. I can't see. Okay. I got to get my paperwork really quick. It's off here, off the right. I know where we're going. Just need to know what number it is. Vancouver, 903 Alpha.
November 994 Charlie Victor descent.
903 Alpha. I wonder if it's
6,600 for.
I'm gonna stop here just for a minute, guys. I don't trust it. I can't
and
see.
Vancouver Center, Watch 845. Can I get a wind check in atmosphere, please?
Stop the airplane.
The wind's 3604 knots.
Alright, we're gonna go 903 Alpha. I just want to make sure.
Thank you very much.
Is it 903, Sean, or 92? Vancouver says 903
the wind
Alpha.
3604 knots, cleared to runway 25.
Okay, so that's not the one.
Little end 25, Abbotsford, WestJet 845.
Air Transit 157, when ready, descend 16,000, Vancouver altimeter 3035.
When ready, we'll get around 16,000, Air Transit 157.
Let's try it again. Alright, one more time. It's in here, I know it. I just needed the parking spot. Let's see here. Gates, no. Next page, no. Parking, no. Parking 15, parking west. We'll try that. This looks promising.
WestJet 600, report your Mach number.
903 Alpha. No.
Mach 0.74 for
I gotta make it.
600.
I'll make it right.
600, roger. WestJet 156,
There we are, right there.
174 last, please.
Mach 0.74 or less.
See what I mean? Like, how are we getting this airplane in there? But we're getting it in there because that's where we have to go. Yeah, we're going to have to change the parking around here a little bit. All this equipment has to move. Yeah, we got to move all this stuff. So you know what I'll do? I'll end up pushing all this equipment over. So disregard what I'm about to do. I'm going to run this equipment over. So I got to get over here on this side. Check my wing. I thought that was off. What the heck? Well, that's weird.
Shit, 156, I might be able to get you to go faster.
Yeah, all this equipment's got to go out.
But we'll 390, that's fine.
Yeah, and you got to go like right here, dude.
Yeah,
this is where I'm going to park it.
390.
He's like, what do you do? You ran over everybody.
6 speakers from cancel climb, but we'll 390.
This will have to be where it
Level
is.
390.
All right, go figure. What's up with this? Man, that's crazy. Well, that still works, but I've got a... Oh, I think I know what happened. I got a rudder. I got an aileron that's going nuts. All right, we'll check that out here. Coming on the bus. Brakes on. I'm shutting down that. Seatbelts. Come upstairs here. We'll turn on the bleed. Give them some air. Those are coming off. And we're going to go bright. Well, welcome to Vancouver, folks. We made it. We'll have to rearrange the equipment around here. I think I know what's wrong. Watch. Look at the yoke. See how the yoke is? That's the aileron. The aileron trim. So I'm just going to pull the aileron trim until we get 0. So I was looking at it like, wait a minute. I know I turned the speed brakes. I pushed them up. It's very sensitive, my panel. If I even knock into it, it'll do that on me. There we go. Okay, it's centered. All right, we're here. Come on the overhead. That is off. Logo lights are on. Taxi lights are off. I blind the guy. Logo lights are on. Fuel pumps. 2, 3. We got to deplane them all. Get them off my plane. Time in 0544.
6. Turn left heading 030. Vectors for traffic.
Well, what do you think? How was it, folks? Crazy? Just another walk in the park. Just another charter trip is what that is. 0544. We're in. Let's go get paid. And then we'll go ahead and deplane them all. All right, let's go end the flight. ACAR says we burned about 7,000 pounds of fuel. I'm going to go ahead and click File the Flight. Nice. It is filed. In the books. Woohoo! All right, let's go and talk to GSX. Let them know to deplane us. And then I'm going to rearrange everything. Oh my gosh, dude. I'll have to just say, warp me there.
On runway 31.
Well, that's not where I want to be. Jeez. Well, it's a good thing I disconnected from VetSim because that would have been bad. Let's do that again. We have to figure out what the heck it's doing to me. Next page. Next page. 903 alpha. And I'm going to say just warp me there. So that's what I mean. I'm going to have to change all this where all this equipment is. Because you can't turn in. Like, there's no way. We could probably come in here and then flip it around and then get... We've got to park, like... See what I mean? Like, almost on this road, sideways. So I'm gonna change this and I'm shifting everything over. There we are. Now I'm gonna deplane everybody. Let's get everybody off the plane, and we're done. GSX request deboarding. Okay, deboarding was requested. I'm going to go ahead and plug in some numbers here. I'll write some numbers down. We've got 5,740 pounds, 5,670 pounds. That's perfect. All right. Well, guys, how did we do? What do you think? We do all right? We're going to get everybody off the airplane. Doors coming open. And another successful charter in the books.
Passengers bus is coming.
That's for sure. I think our next flight is going to be over to Edmonton again, so back kind of where we came. Marco said it was snowing earlier today in Edmonton. He just flew there today for the Utah Mammoth. And we're flying there, I think, again on Wednesday night, I want to say. Depends when the game is. We're scheduled for leg 3. We're scheduled for 10:28. We're going to go Vancouver to Edmonton. Critical error has occurred. Okay, exit. What's today? 10:28. So they're playing tomorrow. That's right. So they're playing tomorrow. So tomorrow night it's Edmonton, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to watch the game. We'll fly it on Wednesday night. So I kind of want to watch the game. So, you know, I don't know, something about watching the hockey game. Bus is here. They're coming off the aircraft. We're done. Once we get everybody off the plane, I'll go ahead and shut it down. It's going to be, again, a cold and dark start. It'll be another night flight out of here over to Edmonton. I think we take off again at like 10:30 or right around there, 10:45. Leave me a good restaurant. I think you did, Mike. I'll look at the comments. We'll get some good stuff. We're actually due to leave at 10:45. And we're due to arrive at 1:30 in the morning out of here. Woo! Gotta love these dang charters. Gosh. That's it. I gotta keep the AP running until I get all the passengers off, and then we'll shut it down. I'll take a picture. Well, folks, thanks for watching. I hope you had a good time. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope it was fun for you. And it's always fun coming in here. I expect the Rangers to lose against the Canucks. So we'll probably have another loss under our belt. We'll see how they play tomorrow. But it's probably going to take a few months before they get to anywhere good. All right, folks. We'll see you next time. Keep the blue side up and the brown side down. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you haven't yet, subscribe, like it, all that good stuff. Consider becoming a member, get some more content, and we'll see you guys around. Thanks again.
Board the plane, it's summertime, sun is shining, it's bright, breezy skies, cool and calm, take a trip, it's not long, oh the vibe so mellow, airwaves sing like cello, sandy beaches we fly, coastal airwaves stars, oh my.